Hey Gemini, what's going on? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Hope you're all having a great day. It is officially Aquarius season. The reason I'm taking my time, well, it's kind of obvious. I did mention it on my Facebook page that, my mom went in for eye surgery to take care of her, my cat, the house, for like the next month. Well, I already do all those things, but I'm going to be doing them to the this entire time. I'm also a little bit under the weather, but I'm here regardless. I'm recording this on the 24th, alright? So you know how non-late I am, thank you. I'm going to be going over some of the points in the 11th house, since that's what governs Aquarius, or vice versa, what have you. Coming up at the bottom of the deck, you have Breeze Upright. Messages are coming into you with compassion, possibly, but nonetheless, they are coming to you with ease. These are messages that are helping you to move on to the next phase of your life, whatever that may be, whatever it is that you are looking forward to. And I'm glad that this is coming up during Aquarius season, because what we're looking over are, groups, friends, social causes, and society. So, we're going to pull a card for each. I need one for groups. Ooh, ouch. One for friends. Nice. One for social causes. Whoa. Okay, these fell out, so we have clarifiers. Social causes. One for society, how you show up in society. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really interesting. Camera's not on me at the moment. Well, it is, but I can't see it. So I'm gonna do this as best as I can. Excuse me. This is debatable because you have South Node energy here. South Node is in Capricorn, but this is like inverted Leo energy right here. The minor arcana of Leo. Okay. Excuse me. What you're facing, either outside of you or inside of you, it is visible, it is your garment, strength, and health upright. Very interesting. Yeah. You're dealing with Leo energy here within groups, or with people who tend to take on more so of a leadership role. More so than what you were used to. Maybe it's like a specific group of people who are taking a leadership role that you're not used to having take that sort of role. And it's showing up as karma, South Node energy, because this is something that you are meant to learn from. This is a lesson that you are being taught right now. So if there's any bias you may have toward a specific group of people, you're going to learn exactly why that bias never belonged to begin with. And or you might be learning why their bias of you had never belonged to begin with. It could go either way, all right? Just to be fair about that. It is a general reading. Coming up within your friends, your circle, you have line system upright. If you're not in law enforcement, this is something having to do with mastering yourself on the first level of something, on a spiritual level. This says, I'm the one who's called justice, and I'm gross iniquity. If you are one who practices the arts, I would suggest showing up where your friends are, where the people who are in your circle are, in order to expand upon your spiritual growth here. I would also suggest forming relationships, or a relationship with a new deity that may have to do with justice. To name two off the dome, I would have to say Hecate or Ashish Vanuhi. Whichever one you feel most comfortable with. There's also Yamaya, but that deals with a completely different pantheon, all of which deal with different pantheons. And that is something that you have to find for yourself. If you are in law enforcement and you're linking up with your circle, your group of friends, your people, whoever that may be, these are people that you can trust. They've definitely rose to the occasion of expanding upon their own lives. Hence, they don't have to rely on you so much. They're very self-reliant, independent people. They don't just say that they are, they actually are. They fit the bill, right? So, like, say if, you're networking to meet new friends or anything of that nature, this is a good time to do that because you're going to be meeting more self-reliant people who have gotten to a place of self-mastery. They're also coming up correct here, which is good. I like it. Next one is social causes. What you're doing is you're collecting upon resources having to do with a social cause or social causes that matter to people that you deal with on a regular basis, however it is that you deal with them. Okay? You're collecting tangible resources, whether that's artifacts, books, knowledge, information. You're studying about these people. You're collecting things right now. You're in a very inactive phase here with social causes. You're learning more about them because you want to see why they are so important to the people that you deal with on a regular basis. Two clarifiers off of that. First one is this is going to help you to swiftly cleanse yourself and gain a better sense of emotional direction when dealing with these people. You're going to feel a lot warmer toward these people, a lot less cold, a lot less detached, a lot less, indifferent? Yeah, I have Mars in Gemini in my natal chart, so I understand indifference very well. Believe me, I get it. Sometimes you want to detach because you understand why it's healthy, but here it's actually good to attach to this sort of thing. It is nonetheless going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable emotionally at first because it's going to come across as, what's the word? Either just compassionate, or it's going to be a thing of you still remaining discompassionate toward these causes or these people. Let's hope it's neither. Let's hope it's neither. I'm getting nosy. Nosier than Google kind of nosy. You don't know. I'm getting nosy. Oh, right. Oh, goodness. Okay. Two more clarifiers off of Desert Inverted while you're collecting information here on social causes. Let's just say that if you go down the route of remaining uncomfortable or spreading discomfort, there's not going to be any new opportunity, and you are definitely not going to be learning anything. Which stands to reason. It makes sense to me. You're not going to be learning anything if you choose not to have that conversation, if you choose not to cleanse yourself and move forward toward a better direction. It's going to happen suddenly, so get ready for it. Last card coming up is how you show up in society. This is scorpionic energy here, which is, I think, is really interesting coming up in your reading, Gemini, because you definitely have a thing of being in two minds. And you're not only learning a different type of discipline and how you show up in the world, but this also has a lot to do with your North Node, because you have North Node showing up here as well. And I say that this is scorpionic energy because you have the scorpion here within the symbology. It is a water card as well, Father of Water. Scorpio. Makes sense. How you show up in society. The more that you learn about social causes, the more that you get together with your friends and your circle, and the more that you avoid this bullcrap within groups that you don't belong in, I would say, the better you will gain an understanding of what was always mystical, mysterious to you, something you never understood before, or perhaps you're going to start to understand it on a deeper level. And the reason why you need this is because it's going to help you in how you show up in society. When you think of the Scorpio, right, you think of the scorpion, right? Not only does it have a stinger, take that out of the picture. The fact that A Scorpion can survive in any weather, in any conditions. That is going to become you, if you so choose, Gemini. That can happen. It very may well happen as long as you allow it to. If you don't take the choice of avoiding this here within groups, understand that you're going to be learning a great deal through karmic lessons here. So it's probably best to focus your attention more so on friends, social causes, and society. All right, Gemini. Wow. What a freaking reading, guys. If you need any further guidance, definitely check out the info in the description. I'm leaving my readings discounted all the way up until June this year, up until the North Node and South Node energy shift again. Okay, but if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave your comments. I always read and respond to them. If you have not yet, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I'm coming up with more content, not just these readings, okay, guys? Woo! That was a lot to say. Much love and light and blessed be. Take care.